Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are 3 minutes away from starting the discussion on videographers. Uh, so, if you know a bride, shoot them this link. Tell them to subscribe down below um, so they can get invited every time I do a live stream. I do this once a week. I make sure that brides and grooms know what's out there because I don't want them. Not knowing who to go to. I just talked to a bride the other day that was referred to me, and I was making sure that she had everything she needed. Uh, so that is very important to me. We got Heartbeat Films going to be on with us here in a little while. So you make sure you tell everybody you know, jump on, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, whatever you got to do. This link will be posted to you, Instagram and Facebook. So if you need to go on there and share it, feel free to. But like I said, we are roughly about 2 minutes away from kicking it off. Anybody out there, let me know. Shoot me a little message. I'd love to interact with you. Hey guys, if you're just jumping on, make sure you send a message below. Let me know that you're in here. We're getting ready to start. It is 6:01. Um, I'm gonna bring in a man that I've had a chance to do some few weddings with. He is phenomenal in all the work that I've seen him do. Uh, but we're going to sit here tonight and talk a little bit about videographer and Heartbeat Films. It's so good to have you on, Ryan. I know me and you was talking earlier, and Brittany is in the back with the kids. Wish she could have been with us, but I know she's probably tuning in, watching while she's with the kids. Um, so we're gonna. Yep, she actually just sent it. I just was looking at it, and she says sorry she couldn't be here, but she is watching. We've got several people commenting on the live stream. So tell us a little bit about Heartbeat Films. I know I've had the honor of working several times with you. One was Monica's wedding out in um, Florida Lee in Ponchatoula. And that was an incredible time. That was the first time I actually got to see y'all work. And that was a fun time at that wedding. And I know you had several little kids that you chased around that night with your video camera, getting all kind of angles because they were a lively bunch that night. But tell us a little bit about Heartbeat Films. All right. See, should be able to hear you now. Sorry about that. I just realized that YouTube had muted it. Oh, yeah. Let me bring. All right, let's see if that is a little bit better. Um, Sorry for all the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. I switched over from laptop to a desktop, so I don't know what the issue is, but hopefully we got it scraped.
Let's test it now. Is that better? See if we can hear me now. I hear baby screaming. Testing one, two. Can you hear me now? We good now with some audio?
That's what I'm.
Okay, she says we got it.
We're good. Okay, good, good,
Okay.
good.
So I'm gonna say this a little bit deeper, but I started in videography about 7 years ago when I was doing drum covers on YouTube. I was syncing up different GoPro angles and iPhone angles and whatnot. I just kind of fell in love with videography. About a year or so later, I was asked to start working part time at a church doing their video stuff there, and a church member asked me if I could film their daughter's wedding. That was about 5 years ago. So actually, it was October of 2015. So I filmed my first wedding then, and kind of just fell in love with it. You know, it's just like I'm definitely like a more of an emotional person sometimes. So I like I like art. I like making things. I've always been into music and always played music my whole life. But when I started getting into videography, I realized how it can be just a really cool art form, and that's how Heartbeat Films was formed for sure. That's just someone asked me to film their daughter's wedding, and I had some camera gear, and I researched it for a couple weeks, and I was like, all right, let's do this, and I just fell in love with it. So that's how it started, and then from there, like I said, we've been in business since 2015. So just been rocking on, man, learning all kinds of new stuff, and just creating really really fun videos for couples.
Awesome. I know you was talking about you play the drums earlier. I guess that what really ties us together. As a DJ, I am a sound guy at a church. So when me and you get together, it's kind of like a chance to discuss sound and the room. But I know we had talked how important sound is to videographer, because when you're videoing, you can catch the sounds from all the way around the room. But I know the night me and you worked together, you plugged into my board and you was able to get a clear sound of the songs I'm playing, and when they were talking through the microphone, it was a crisp, it was a good sound that you was getting, not a room sound. So you want to discuss that a little bit?
Sure, yeah. So like you said, being into music and in the music industry really plays a big part into the way I film weddings and approach weddings. And basically, like, you have to have clear sound to hear, right? You have to have a clear sound, a direct sound, usually, especially for speeches or any kind of storytelling. So on that aspect, on the storytelling aspect, if someone's giving a speech, like at the wedding we shot together, um, I wanted to make sure I had that microphone that they were speaking from, from your feed, that direct line, and also a few backups that you probably didn't know I set, but I'll set some backups and stuff like that as well. But yeah, that's how we tell stories through not only visually but through sound. And in the film industry, a lot of people say sound is actually more important than video. Because if you have like a really good video image and a really bad sound underneath it, um, people will turn that off quicker than they will if the sound is really good and the video is not that great. Like, look at a documentary like on Netflix. They're always going to have like a good sound, even though the video may not be that great. If it's just like some footage someone sent in, but if it sounds good, like, you're going to listen to it. If it sounds bad, you may just turn it off. So sound is very important to me when filming weddings, and we place different microphones on people for ceremonies as well. We have our own microphones to catch that sound. We don't rely on anybody else. We actually provide sound, maybe not for projection, but for our video cameras.
Um, yeah, that's one of the things that the pastor that I'm under right now has kind of taught me, was that sound sets the atmosphere. So when you get ready to do a video, if you don't have a good atmosphere set for the people leading into the video, like you said, they're going to turn it off because their attention's not drawn. And I totally agree with that. Anytime I watch a video on Netflix or TV or Facebook, when I see wedding photos in a video form, if it doesn't have something to go along with it to catch my attention, I'm drawn away from it. So you're exactly right. That sound is very crucial.
Yep.
Um, so one of the questions that I sent you earlier in the week was, what kind of input do your brides and grooms give you before the wedding day? I know with me, they send me a questionnaire that says, hey, this is our first dance, this is our mother son dance, father daughter, bouquet garter, whatever. You're a little bit different. What kind of angle do they give you so you can shoot the best to make them happy with your services?
Yeah, so we actually kind of do it in reverse. We send them a questionnaire. So we'll ask them things like how did you guys meet, or like, what is your story, just to kind of get a little bit of, like, kind of break the ice and just let them know that I'm not just all business. I kind of want to know about them before we even talk business. So I just like to know their story, how they met, where they're from. Maybe we know some people in common. And then on the questionnaire I send them, of course, like the dates and locations. And this is kind of big because, like, take a New Orleans New Orleans wedding, for instance. If there's 3 or 4 different locations and there's like traffic, between each location, we have to really make sure we know we can be in the right place at the right time and make sure they're planning, like with the wedding planner, making sure they're planning, like, okay, the videographer and photographer, it's going to take them anywhere, 15 to 30 minutes to travel, like, 8 blocks sometimes in New Orleans, so you have to, so we really check the dates, the times, the locations, and kind of pre-plan our route, on the wedding day. And then also, I want to know if the ceremony is indoor or outdoor, and that kind of goes into the sound, like, or if it's a chance of rain or something. We just kind of need to know those types of things, if it's indoor or outdoor. And then a big one that I've just started asking is like any family tensions that we should know about, because we want to make it like a really nice day for brides. We don't want it to be, oh, here comes the videographer and he wants like this person that I really haven't talked to in 20 years to get up close to me and, do something with me. Like, no, like we want to like know these things ahead of time so we can just kind of prepare for that and just mentally be aware of that throughout the day. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it. My questionnaire is pretty straightforward. We want to get to know who they are. We need important dates, times, locations, and just like logistics of, is the ceremony going to be indoor, outdoor, and then family situations. That's our main things. And of course, what package they want to get. We kind of just figure out what kind of video package that's going to best suit them.
Yeah, I've never thought about that till you just said it. If you got a bride and a groom, and they've got family members coming in that they haven't spent time with, or they got bad blood, but they wanted to make sure that they were there for their special day, you don't want to intertwine that and start something that don't need to be started. So that is a crucial part. I really commend you on that. Um,
Also, to tie into that a little bit, I'll be just honest right here. I made the mistake of walking into the bride prep one day, and this was a couple years ago, and I said, "Oh, is this your mom?" Because I just thought it was her mom, right? Standing there helping her do something, and it was like her older sister, And not only that, but her mom had passed away previously. So I, from then on out, I was like, I really got to make sure that I know, like, are there any siblings that have been deceased, or their parents, or is there a divorce in the mix, or like, I just need to know these types of things. So I started asking that on my questionnaire as well.
awesome, awesome. Yeah, I really like that. I've never thought about that because I have ran into situations also where the mother had passed away, and I asked them, "Are we having a mother-daughter dance, a mother-son dance?" And
Yeah.
they were like, "No, we're not." And then come to find out, they didn't tell me till later on that she had passed away, and they wanted to do a family dance. Uh,
Yeah.
so um, I said I'm sorry because I felt inconsiderate, not that I was pushing it in the wrong direction, but that I didn't know ahead of time. So when that question came about, it was a touchy moment for 'em because the mother had just passed away.
Yeah.
Um, so I think I know the answer to this question already, but I'm going to go ahead and ask it. Do you have a second shooter that goes on site with you?
Sure. Yeah. Of course. So we have 4 packages currently. The first package is just going to be like a highlight package, and it's just going to be like one videographer. But the rest of the packages, which is my average, like most people book like packages that are not the first one. But the rest, so 3 out of the 4, yes, we do include a second shooter, and it just logistically it makes more sense if we can be in 2 places at once. If groom prep is, somewhere else, a different location than bride prep, then you kind of need to be in 2 places at once. A lot of photographers will do second shooters, and then also like gear. You know, we have a lot more gear than photographers sometimes. So it's good to have, and also just like multiple angles on important moments. You know, that are actually manned. So we do have like a tripod or two, but like a manned camera that's not just me. You know. So yeah, definitely.
Um, yeah, like I said, me and your wife Brittany. I don't know. I met her. I seen her at several of the weddings that we've done together. I don't know if she shoots with you or not, but I know she's always by your side, and she's a phenomenal supporter of you. Um, so I just wanted to say how great of a job y'all do together, working together. I know that one wedding, Monica's wedding, um, she was right on top of it, asking me what was next, and then she would go to relay it to you. So I know it's very important to have that second helper there, even at the small weddings.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Um, So I found out last week. I talked to a photographer, and we was talking about lighting and how important it is in a venue where outside you really can't control much. You got to have separate lighting, but inside you can control the lighting and you can adjust it the way you need it. How crucial of that is it to you? And also, do you bring a second light uh, to
Yeah.
make sure you have enough lighting to do what you need to do?
Yeah, so lighting is very crucial to me. Just like sound, I want my videos to look good. I want them to sound good and look good. So like on a dance floor, I'll set up a light kind of up high, non-obtrusively. You know, I'll set it up high, and I have a remote where I can control the intensity. But what that's going to do is that's going to make your video pop, like it make your subject pop, like the bride and groom on the dance floor, especially for first dances. It's going to give them some shape, and it's going to make it look more cinematic. But the key word is like non-obtrusive. Like I don't like back in the day, you may see a videographer with their video camera with a big old light on top of it, just shining right at the subject, and it's very obtrusive, and it's also kind of flat. They call it flat lighting, so it's not very like it doesn't have any kind of contour from the side of the face, or it's just bam, light right in your face. Um, so I don't do that at all, but I do set up a couple lights with remote controls, and I can kind of control the intensity. And generally, I'll set it up before anyone gets in there, and I'll kind of just turn it on real soft. And then as the night gets, more and more, and people don't care, they don't notice it anymore. I might bump it up a little bit, unless the glow sticks come out, then I'll kind of bring it back down. So I try to be like sensitive to what's going on. But I definitely like to light things.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was saying earlier, when you get to an outdoor wedding, it kind of puts it harder on y'all because you can't control the sun going down behind trees, and then
Yeah.
you've got these lights all over the place trying to get that special moment. Well, then it's going to be in somebody's eyes, or it's going to be in the photographer's shoot, or this is going to happen. So I think, and this is me personally as a DJ also, I prefer the indoor venues where you can control things. I can control how much the sound bounces off the wall. If I'm
Yeah.
outdoors, I've got to crank it up because I got sound going everywhere.
hmm
You're the same way. You've got to make sure you're in that special spot where if you're indoors, you can set the lighting, walk away from it, not have to worry about it. But if you're outdoors, you got to keep adjusting and making sure it's right so you get that perfect moment.
Yeah. Yeah. It can be tricky outdoors sometimes. So.
So, so you go, you shoot a wedding, you get everything that the bride and groom needs, you bring it back, do your editing, putting it together to the music, adding a speech in here and there. Uh,
hmm
how long of a process does that normally take for you?
Yeah. So it can for us. It's average about 1 month, maybe even sooner sometimes. But we like to give ourselves 90 days in the contract just to make sure we have it. Because if we have like several weddings that we've already filmed that we haven't got to yet, we need to make sure we can get them. But we just kind of recently started offering a 1 minute teaser within a week of the wedding. So a couple of our packages include that, so you can get a 1 minute teaser like within 7 days. I usually have those out within 2 days. I pretty much, what do they call it? Uh, Under promise and over deliver. That's my theory behind all this. So most of my reviews, they're like, "Wow, I got this video back so quick." You know, maybe they were expecting 90 days and they got it within 2 weeks. You know, so but I like to make it as quick as possible. You know.
All right, so you finish with it. You shoot out the teaser, and then you finish editing, and you send it to the bride and groom. How do they receive it? Do they receive it on a disc? Do you send it through an email? How's the way that you like to get it to your brides and grooms?
Yeah, so my method is digital delivery and download. So we offer streaming services through like a smart TV. Like if you want to watch it on YouTube, we'll have a link on YouTube. If you have the Vimeo app, which usually plays a little bit cleaner, we offer a Vimeo link. But basically, they can just watch it on any smart TV, or the download. They can always just put it on a flash drive and just pop it in their computer. That way you don't have to rely on the internet. But the cool thing, what we offer is streaming services as well. So as long as we're a business, you're going to have like a link. You can always click it if it's 10 years from now or whatever. You can click it and just watch it if you have a good internet connection. And then you can watch it on a smart TV as well. So that's we used to do DVDs, but we got out of that because it just reduces the quality really bad. So
Yeah.
that's our methods of digital delivery and streaming.
Yeah, I think the photographer said it last week too. Digital is her way to go unless they request to have it on a flash drive or a DVD. And you're exactly right. No matter where you're at, you can pull up the internet and you can look at your wedding photos, or if you want to send it to somebody that wasn't there so they can get an idea of what your wedding was like, you just send the hyperlink and they can watch it. You don't have to try to copy a DVD and send it or buy an extra copy. So I think you're right on with that. The best way and the easiest way, probably the fastest way for you also, is just to do it digital.
Yeah, and they can always, like I said, with the download link, they can download the full quality and put it on a flash drive. And, we used to do like flash drive as well, but we weren't really selling a lot of it, so we just kind of went all digital. But they can always put it on a flash drive if they want to like lock it somewhere and put it somewhere. But we always back up our films too. Like even if our streaming link, if we're not a business one day, I'm gonna contact the bride and make sure they have their film. I'm always gonna keep all my films because I'm proud of them too. So I'm not gonna get rid of them at any point. So,
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I don't think download is going anywhere anytime soon. So I think that's the way to go. Um, but so bride and grooms watching tonight, and they've enjoyed listening to what you've had to say. How is the way they can get in touch with you and find out more about your business? How can they find you on the web, Facebook, Instagram? Tell them all the ways they can get in contact with you.
yeah, so probably the best way is just our website, which is heartbeatfilms.tv, like .television.tv. So heartbeatfilms.tv. And then we're trying to kind of like Facebook is probably our biggest thing, but we're trying to kind of up our Instagram. So you can search Heartbeat Films on Facebook or Instagram as well. And just recently, we got on TikTok and we got like 27,000 followers and 1 million views on a couple of videos. I'm just like, what is going on with TikTok? But you can search us on any of those platforms and check out our work there and just shoot us a message or whatever.
Miss Brittany, if you're still watching, would you mind typing that in the caption below? I'll make sure I shoot all this on Instagram also. Yeah, you're gonna have to look me up on TikTok. I just started. I don't have but like 25 followers. I haven't ventured out to make a video yet. I've made a couple different 15-second clips of images of me cooking food. So if you will, Uh, go follow. Send me some of your followers so I can up my TikTok game.
We just need to make a video with you in it, man, and
Hey,
you'll have our viewers.
uh,
I don't know what's happening with TikTok. I have no idea. I'll let you know.
yeah, yeah. That's one of the things that I like to try to stay update with everything going on. And TikTok is definitely the latest crave. I never got into Twitter. I said I was going to do it and I tried it. It's just tweeting every 5 seconds and trying to make sure you hashtag it right. And I wasn't too good at all that.
Yeah, we don't do Twitter.
So I've enjoyed our talk. I hope we get to do this again and discuss more of videographer and sound and everything that comes along with it. Uh, so I've really enjoyed it, and I thank you for coming on with us today.
Sure, man. My pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Oh, no problem. You have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I really enjoyed that. So uh, if you get a chance, go check out his page on Facebook and Instagram and on the World Wide Web. Um, Also, make sure you go out and check my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, uh, and also TikTok. Um, if you're not a subscriber already, make sure you hit the button below. Next week, we will have DJ Chad from Superstition DJs. It's going to be a little bit different of a dialogue. We're going to have a little fun with it. Me and him have been friends for a long time. And so I want to make sure we have it fun. Um, so check it out. I will definitely have it on Facebook. I thank you for tuning in, and I'll hope to see you next week.